This video will walk you through the most common issues users run into with their campaigns and how to fix them. It can be a very frustrating feeling to set up a campaign only to see it serve very few impressions. There are a few items you can check to ensure your campaign is set to reach the maximum audience. Is your audience large enough? If your retargeting audiences are too small, you won't serve many impressions. A good rule of thumb is that an audience needs to contain at least 1,000 unique people to serve meaningful impressions on a consistent basis. Now, 1,000 users might seem like a lot, but it's really not. On any given day, there are people who don't do a whole lot on the internet, making it hard to serve them ads. Also, the people in your list are on other companies' audiences as well, so you might have to compete for their impressions. In addition, the people in your audience may not be viewing Facebook or the web in countries that have a lot of real-time ad inventory available. For instance, there are more than 5 billion daily ad impressions available for retargeters in the United States, but in other parts of the world that number could be much lower. If your audience is outside of the US, retargeting can get a little trickier. Finally, make sure that if you are excluding audiences in your campaign settings, that you're not excluding so many people that your campaigns won't target a meaningful number. That can happen too. If you include an audience with, say, 50,000 people, but exclude an audience with 49,500 people, your campaign won't be able to serve very many impressions. The more new visitors you can drive to your website, the more users we can serve ads to. So anything you can do to increase traffic to your site will help. Are your ads approved? If your ads don't pass the ad network's audit, they won't serve impressions. Take a look at our documentation for guidelines and technical requirements for banner and Facebook ads. To check the audit status of your ads, go to Manage Ads. Take a look at the information available here, including the status column. Is your campaign active and set to run? If your campaign is set to inactive, or you give it an end date that has come and gone, it won't serve any impressions. To check the start and end dates for your campaigns, go to the Manage Campaigns section of your dashboard, click on a campaign, and view the information in your campaign table. Are you using too many ads? It's great practice to use multiple ads in your campaign. We recommend 4 to 5 until you have a good idea of what's working for you. You can always add or remove ads from your campaigns. That being said, it's possible to have too many ads in one campaign. If you're using a lot of ads in your campaign, you may find that your campaign is serving few or no impressions. The number of ads may be why. If your budget isn't large enough to allow enough funds to allocate to your ads to be competitive, you may not win many ad auctions. For example, you have a campaign with 30 ads and a $25 a week budget. Our billing system is designed to take your weekly budget and divide it by 7, giving you an even amount of money to spend each day. With a $25 a week budget, the campaign allocates roughly $3.57 per day to spend on your ads. From there, the system will allocate an equal amount of funds per ad to use for bidding in ad auctions. In this example, that means each ad only has about 11 cents to use for bidding. The ads are all being outbid, so the campaign isn't serving. To solve this, remove some of the ads or greatly increase your budget. Using many ads not only can cause problems with the ads serving, but it can also make it very difficult and time-consuming to determine what ads are working for you and what aren't, because your impressions are being spread so thin. Keep your campaigns to 10 ads or less until you have a solid idea of how things look. Are you including at least one of every banner size? If you include only banners in 1 or 2 sizes with your campaigns, you'll miss opportunities to serve banners on sites that use other ad formats. Perfect Audience accepts banners in the following sizes. The 300 by 250 and 728 by 90 ads are by far the most common ad formats, but if you're only making 2 banners for a campaign, make them in those sizes. But leaving out the other sizes will reduce the reach of your campaign, as your ads won't serve in ad positions in the other size formats. To see the dimensions of the banner ads you've uploaded, go to your Manage Ads page and look at the information in the ads table. Well, that wraps up the most common questions and issues users face with their campaigns. I hope this was helpful for you. And as always, if you need help with your account or your campaigns, please email support@perfectaudience.com.